Okay, today on this riveting episode of 30-Minute Mechanic, we're going to put the power steering pump back on. Got a new pump, so we're going to bolt that sucker on. Got to find some bolts because I don't like those weirdo bolts. So I'm going to find some bolts. We're going to bolt that sucker on and put the pulley back on it and then see where that takes us. So buckle up. Let's go. Shazam, we're back. Found me some bolts. Dug around the bolt box and my bolt bin. Found me some bolts. Actually found the right socket too, which looks like it has a crack in it maybe. I hope not. All right. Now, got to look at some stuff here. Where's that return line? Take a peek at that return line real quick and make sure it looks like it's... I better get my readers so I can actually see this up close. Looks like the hose is okay. You might find us a little hose clamp put on there instead of those dumb spring clamps. Let's see. That one's pretty small. I don't know if that'll work or not. It might. Surely I got some more in here. I don't drop everything on the ground. There's one. That one's perfect. Come here. Perfect. Found the right one. Except I need a screwdriver. Oh, dang, that was loud. Okay. Got me a regular little tiny hose clamp to use instead of the squeezy one because I don't like the squeezy ones. Although I say that and then you probably look at my green car and I put some squeezy ones on it. Important, power steering system should be flushed before installing replacement unit. Okay, whatever. I don't know how to get this out. Oh, dang, I should have kept my cap. Well, I got one back there. That's irritating. Don't void your warranty. Always flush the system and use OE recommended fluid. Okay. All right. Got us a pump today. Picked it up at our local AutoZone had one in stock. So we're going to put this dude on and try not to knock things off. Where is the hole? That one. One more. Perfect. Turning it the wrong way. You know what we should have done? We probably should have put our... Dang it. Back it up, Tony. No, Terry. Back it up, Terry. Oof, come back. Maybe I can... Holy cow. I mean, really? Got it. Don't understand how that happens. back up. Let's put our return line. Let's go ahead and put that on before we. There's a hose clamp there. Where did that come from? It's not the one I was looking at. Maybe this hose clamp. We're going to put this on before we stick that thing down in there, because if we try to do it after, we won't be able to get to it. That thing goes on there, and like a dummy, I didn't put it over the hose first. So I got to undo it now. How do we want that clamp to be oriented? That is a good question. Where did that come from? That's my rag. I had one. I guess they check these pumps, because let's look and see if I got plenty of room everywhere. Plenty of, I don't want to put it that way. Let's put it this way. Put it where the screw thingy is pointed up. So if I need to tighten it up, I can at some point. What is going on? Get in there. This is challenging me. I'm unable to operate clamps. Don't you love it when you hear something fall, but you have no idea what it might have been or where it might have gone? What the heck? Okay, let's use this up, and we'll put the whammy to it. Whammy, whammy, whammy. Kablammy. Whammy. Oops. Get back on there. Okay. There, that part's. Now, we're back where we were. Let's put the bolts in. This pump's black. So it kind of blends in a little better. Yeah. Oh, did it again. Had the wrench in reverse. Wrench poo. Wrenchy, wrenchy poo. Where are you? God, power steering fluid on my fingers. It makes everything slipperier. Slippery. I like these bolts a lot better. Those had a weird head on them, which they're probably there for a reason. And I'm just putting in the wrong bolts now. Like the pulley's probably going to crash into them. Now that I look at it, that may be a realistic concern. Well, if it is, we'll take them out and put the thing that stinks is the only time I'm going to be able to figure this out is when it's all bolted together. Okay, that part's on there. Pulley. Hello, pulley. Pulley, pulley. It's pulley, pulley. I think it'll probably go on there. What we're going to do with this pulley is we're going to take a little bit of, find some emery paper or sandpaper. I'm going to try to kind of clean up the inside of this. Just rip that off. Try to clean up the inside of this bore right here because that thing wasn't seated. It wasn't seated down as far as it should go from the previous pump install. So I kind of get my finger in there. And maybe I can, if I can get my finger in there or not. Maybe my pinky finger. I'm going to do it this way. We'll do it from this side and then we'll do it from the other side. Probably not a bad idea to probably put a little grease on that shaft to help it slide on there. I wonder if there's something I can stick in here. Like a Sharpie. Jammed a Sharpie in there. That's easier than my finger. It's probably way better. Yeah. Let's go get us a little smudge of grease. If I can find some grease smudgings. Maybe in this drawer. Ooh, yeah, there we go. We'll just goo some of that on my finger. Go back up there. Might put it on the shaft and inside the pulley. A little bit in there. And put a little bit on here. It's pretty amazing sometimes. You know, I never really thought much about when pressing stuff on like that, like putting a crankshaft pulley on, put a little bit of grease on the crankshaft. Thing goes on, man, it makes things go together so much easier. Throw that away. Now we have a tool here that, oh my gosh, it's so far to the ground sometimes. Got a tool here. I don't exactly know how it works or which one I use. Supposed to use maybe that one. Probably should have checked this before I put the pump on. But we got one of these tools to press the pulley back on. Okay, that one screws into there. Oh yeah. Oh, I get it. Okay. This is actually a pretty cool setup. So my pulley. I guess I need the box up here. Might need, what size is that? Bigger than what I have. Let's find me some wrenches here. 5/8. Nope. 9/6. Where's a 9? There's a halfer. Gosh. That's a half too. Good gravy. How many half-inch wrenches do I have? And how many 5/8s do I have? There's a 9/16. Yeah. Well, it's not that either. Are you kidding me? 11/16. 11/16 works on that one. Is that a metric? Well, it's not a 14. And it's a 15. Yeah. Well, okay. I don't understand that too well, but whatever's. Oops, I gotta go back some more. That didn't go in there far enough. Here, I'll show you. We got a little tool here. This part spins. You just screw that into the power steering pump snout, and then you just tighten that nut right there, boop, and that thing turns and mashes on the pulley. Ooh. Oh, no. No to the no. I want to go in there, but I don't want that. I'll get it in there pretty good. You're going to be putting a considerable amount of pressure on it. To get it to go on. Get back on there. Get back on there. Now, let's see if we can do this. Again, I don't know why. I don't know why pumps think that, you know what, if I had a ratchety 11/16, that'd be a lot better. Let's find what. I know I have one. Oh, brother. Ah, 5/8. So close. 11/16. Okay. Are we going to put this on backwards? Nope. Oh, yeah, that's better if it would stay and not flop. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think I can turn there. Oops. Oh, there we go. This is the setup. Oops. See, that dude presses right on there, just slick as butter. Ow! But if your wrench slips off, you smash your knuckles. It looks like we're going to clear our pump bolts. Oh yeah. Yeah. Coolio. Whoops. Flip that around. Hold that side. Let's back that dude off with just a skosh. Now look at my pulley alignment. Looks like my pulley alignment's going to be good. Just from a calibrated eyeball. We're not hitting the bolts. We got to get this dude out now. Not a problem. Bingo boingo. We're done. Now look, it's all flush out there, just like it should be. When it gets flush and all the pulleys line up. Dude, that's awesome. That is a great tool. Big thanks to my buddy Jonathan for letting me borrow that dude. And I would put it back in the box, but gosh, I have no idea how this stuff goes in this box. What in the heck? I don't know what goes where. I think that goes there. All right. Okay. Maybe that's all how it goes. Nope, that's not how it goes. Maybe that's how it goes. I know y'all can't see a darn thing I'm doing. Maybe that fits in there. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Whatever. All right. Pump is back in place. Now we need to get this hamburgered Teflon seal off of here. But gosh, dog, what is your problem? Need something else. Well, need my pocket knife. Where is it? Got it. All right. There we go. One hammered seal. Goodbye. I better not put that there. I better put that in my pocket because, after all, it's a pocket knife. Okay, got to do a little looking, so I'll be right back. Okay, just had to take a time out there to this kit came with a little black O-ring, and I was really kind of concerned that I wasn't sure where that black O-ring was supposed to go. Still don't really know where that black O-ring is supposed to go. I don't think it goes right. Maybe it does go right there. I don't think it does. Maybe I should do some more checking. I know the Teflon goes on there. Oh my gosh, I cannot get this out of the package. Okay. Does that little guy go right there? I don't know. You know, I have not changed enough of these things to even know. I'm going to lay that right there. Now this little guy. You can just kind of work those things. These little Teflon O-rings. You can just work them and then get them started. Wish I had something I could slide that over and kind of expand it. I have heated them with hot water before. I actually just watched a video of a guy just kind of stretched them a little bit. I don't know that I'm getting any stretching done here. There we go. I'm just kind of working on. Use my fingernail to run it down the threads here. Wing. Okay, little guy's on there. I'm going to double check this, make sure that I don't think it needs. I think that's supposed to seal in there all by itself. But why would they put an O-ring in there if you don't need an O-ring? All right, figured it out. O-ring would go to the other end of this line where it goes into the steering rack. So I don't need the O-ring. I'm going to hang on to it though. Put it somewhere where I won't lose it for the time being. Now we got this line. Looks like a, said it once, I'll say it again. Looks like a rabid raccoon got after it. The end of that thing is not super great looking, but we'll go with it. Sure my O-ring is in the all the way down position. And we can tighten that up and continue with the rabid raccoon here. Okay, let's get something else we can grab a little better with. The old vice grips. Since they screwed it up, we just got to keep on screwing it up. See, that just doesn't seem right. You tighten it down and the line wiggles around. Don't understand how that is supposed to work. Probably just gonna leak fluid out. Okay, well, we did it. Doesn't seem right. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like I said, I haven't messed with enough of these to really know if stuff like that's normal. It'll wiggle. Let me steady my camera and you can see it wiggle. It'll move around. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. I guess we'll find out. All right. Let me see if I can go find a cap. I got a cap back in the back. I should have saved the cap off the oven. I can't believe it didn't come with a cap. All right. Yeehaw. Got me a cap. Regular old Ford deal. Stick it on. Click. It's a little dusty, but it's all good. Okay, got a cap on there. Man, that was good. Now, you know what we can do? We can measure for our belt. After I move some of this stuff out of the way, I'm getting a mess. I got things sitting everywhere. Okay. Let's change where you guys are at. So hold on. All right. Now that we got our power steering pump pulley on there, we can measure again, remeasure for our belt. Which I've got. Oh my gosh. Okay. I did a bunch of painting. Painted our master bedroom this past weekend. And I did a whole lot of getting up, getting down, stand up, squat, get on your knees, crawl around, move furniture, and reach up way high because we got tall ceilings in our master. And I am still recuperating from that. Okay, got our belt here. Let's drop it down in here. See if we can slip it around the cranky shaft. Come here, cranky shaft. This car has a 100 drive pulley on it, on the crank, so it's a little smaller than stock pulley. Otherwise, I would just go with the recommendation that other people have used for when they remove the smog pump. And then that one tucks under there. Now, where I screwed up last time was I pulled the belt and went on the back side. How in the heck? What am I doing here? That thing pushes up. I'm routing that the wrong way down there, I think. Let's try again. Let's try again. We want to go, that's what I did wrong. I want to go on this side. Where'd you go? Ha! Oh yeah. And then this comes up here and around. Feed a little more belt. Oh, that's much better. Okay, let's go on that side of that pulley. Yeah. Yep, and that's got to go underneath there. Okay, so see how we've run it around everywhere, come back. And overlapped to here. Zzz. And that's with the pulley pushing the proper direction over there. With the tensioner pushing the proper direction. Probably cheat that. Where? Probably cheat that lower pulley. I want to swing that. Yeah. Let's do it that way. Cheater, pumpkin. Let's use this mark. Come on, Sharpie. Put a mark here. We'll put a little crow's foot on it so we know that's the one we want. Okay. Now that we've routed our belt the proper direction this time, should be able to see where that comes out to. Unless maybe last time, maybe, you know what? I might have tried to put that new belt on the wrong way. Where's my tape measure? Tape measure. There you go. Okay, let's measure this dude. Measuring. 87. That says 87 inches. I bought an 82. I don't think I could ever get an 82. Where's that new belt? I don't think I could ever get an 80. That's 5 inches difference. I don't think I could ever. I don't think that one would wiggle in there that far. Man, you can really get yourself disoriented with all this. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Let's give it a whirl here just for grins. I'm about out of time for today. I gotta go home and mow my grass. It is getting out of control. Yeah, Yeah, there's no way that belt would ever fit. Too short. Now that I know I need an 87, heck, I might have something kind of close to that. I'll check. But anyways, got our power steering pump on, so that's really what I wanted to do today. Also invested some more in some more brass stuff because I felt like I hadn't spent enough money on brass fittings. Single-handedly keeping the brass industry in business. But I did learn that my local Home Depot has a much better organized selection of brass fittings than my local Lowe's does. In my local Ace Hardware, they're missing about half of everything. So anyways, okay. All right, that's it for today. We got our power steering pump bolted on. Got our return line all snugged up nice and snug. Got our pressure line, still wiggles. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm not sure if that's right. Maybe it is. Who knows? We measured for our belt. Got our pulley put back on like it should be. Got our belt measured, 87 inches, just for the record. So I can look back at this at some point and go, what size belt did I put on that? 87 inches. So that'll do it for 30-Minute Mechanic today. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, tell your friends. Turn the playlist on while you go to sleep. Doze off to the mellow tones of my voice. And we'll see you next time. Bye.